What's up, guys? I am just going to try to cover a few things here today, and those things are going to be the basics of what I can, because literally I could make this like a 4-hour long video. And what you're seeing is just, this is the stuff that came with the new DLC, and I'm just showing you opening the stuff up just in case you can't get it or didn't get it or didn't get on. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get my it's there. You might as well get your daily real quick. And you see they made the Arc Forge a legendary, so it was pretty much sticking out when you went to get it. So thought that was kind of neat. I spent none of it today. Day one I did spend a drop. I just used what I had as it was and just kind of went with that. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over here. We're going to look in this box, because I'm sure you want to peek in there a little bit better. I'm not going to stop and show them all perfectly well. I was kind of looking for myself too. What do I kind of like in here? And this crap. Now this kind of has my interest a little bit. It looks like it might be a grenade launcher. I do like grenade launchers, so yeah, that might be for me. There's only 2 or 3 weapons I might buy. This is okay. It's a pulsar, but a pulsar is not good to me. It's not great. I'm not saying it's not good, but it's not that great. And yeah, I had to go back and look at this again. This was I had to make sure. I was like, wait, is this what I think it is? Okay, the pulsar was okay. You can get a better pulsar than that. Not interested. This is basically a grind fragger right here. I'm not trying to say these names because these names can be hard to say. So there's you a name. It starts with the A. But this isn't a bad looking grind fragger. It's not too shabby. And then there's all of the mods. And now part of the pursuits you have is you have to buy 10 items. So what I'm going to go to the bottom and show you. They made it where you can buy Arc Forge for a really good price. Well, I'm not going to say really good, but instead of taking 10 weeks to buy items, it can take you 10 days if you do your contract every day. I didn't do my contract. There was too much to do. How am I supposed to do it? This game, though, is a lot harder than it was before. So I mean, you do a lot more damage, but they still buffed up the enemies. And I had to show this. This is the Stingray. And to me, this is just obscene. If you just go think, if a Stingray did this much damage before, look at how much damage a Stingray does. It's just ridiculous to me that it does this kind of damage. That the enemies, it's just like it's nothing. I mean, we know that the enemies are buffed up, and this isn't real. And if you look at them, you'll see them. A lot of them have armor on and everything, because we're at the top threat level we can be at a 10. But it's still really funny. So I had to throw a little Stingray action in there, just so you could get a good look at that, because you've got to. Then this still seems to be a good way to get a good score at incursion. And I mean, I didn't do many incursions. I think I only did one Madeira incursion the whole day, because it was just tons of dark matters. And if you haven't gotten on, you should quickly. I don't know that they did or didn't do it on purpose, but your guns still level just like they used to. And what I mean is, it still takes the exact same amount of damage. Say you're in level 10 in your shotguns, doesn't matter, whatever shotguns, they do tons more damage, but it still only takes the old amount of damage to level them up. And all of my weapons were at 20 at this point, except for my bolt action sniper. So that's why I was popping every single dark matter I could, because I took my bolt action snipers from 9 to 20 in one day, which is just pretty much not possible. That is, we're talking about in a few hours, and that's just doing like dark matter. Because if you can get that the old green junk on you, you can do serious damage. And right now, all I gotta say is swap your weapons out, and you don't even have to get. Remember, if you didn't know, a mastered weapon still gains you or it gains you levels in your weapons. You don't have to find unused weapons anymore. You can just use a mastered weapon. So do that, and do that without delaying, because just in case. I mean, they may have said something about it and I didn't see it, but if I can go from 9 to 20 that fast on bolt action, wow. So that means I got 44 ego just off my bolt action snipers tonight. So that I went up from, I was like around, I think I was around 49, 20 something, 49, 30, somewhere in that area. It went up like 100 ego tonight before I finally shut it down and said, okay, it's time to get our crap together and get this going so we can get a video here.
Pretty amazing.
But
Where's your next?
look at this. It's wonderful, isn't it? You see me picking up the grenade charges. It's wonderful not to leave all that junk on the ground. Always in the way. You can pick it all up. The only thing now is if you're using a Stingray, you just got ammo crap laying all over the ground. I can deal with that. I had some issues with the ammo at the very beginning and wasn't happy, but as I moved along, there were more and more ammo drops. Made it a lot better. Now, what I want to show you next is look at this. Here we are. I got my ego boost. Boom. That is 2 numbers popping up. And look at the numbers. That was one of them. That was over 200,000. Yeah. So, and I wanted to show you this just in case you weren't sure. Right here. Boom. It's still that easy. They didn't nerf dark matter. I was worried that we may not get legendaries. You still get a legendary from a dark matter, so I just wanted to show you it still happens. It's still wonderful. Okay? And here was one of those interesting things that we've all heard about, and here you are seeing it. 2 Hulker spawns instead of just 1. I could decide which one I was going to shoot. And this is actually the gun. I'm leveling up the gun that I got in that dark matter. This thing is awesome. This attack, double crit and a damage roll, I was fairly happy with it. It didn't have a nano, but I was still happy with that. And I had plenty of issues. The lagging out, died a couple times. Not very much. It's not as hard as you might think it is. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's not so hard. But yeah, this is, oh my god. How many times did you spawn your car on day 1? That should be a poll. Because this happened to me non-stop. And this one was just back to back. And you can see my frustration here. But anyways, that's all I've got for day 1. I'll get back to more tomorrow. But we're going to stop that here. And I will catch you guys later.